Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome back to Ogre Battle 64 and Scene 25, No Man's Land. A little bit of a surprise, but we're going to take care of that during the actual mission. Let's get moving on to the mission briefing. What's going on, Hugo? We have no time to waste here. So as you might remember, we're chasing the Central Division, we're just chasing Lotus in general, who are headed to get the ultimate power. However, the Tremos Mountains is the only way to get to path to get to where the ultimate power is supposedly hiding. Unfortunately,
that is true indeed. However, we're surrounded by huge numbers of soldiers.
Could it be Lotus?
I'm not sure. I can't tell who or what they are, or what they're up to. Look at this.
You mean the magical map that seems to glow and change and other various things that don't make any sense on a regular map?
Palm, in the center of this region, will be our headquarters for this operation. Our objective will be Savio Checkpoint, located halfway to the north of Palm. We must take control of that checkpoint.
Which is weird, because if you looked at the map before, it would seem like we'd be going north.
We never expected to be attacked in the mountains. I was too optimistic. We've been surrounded and our headquarters will fall in no time. If we survive their first attack, we may have a chance. Do not miss the opportunity.
So that's the story of this mission. We get ambushed, but quick. But we might have a special way to help defend against this onslaught.
The battle will be a tough one, but don't give up.
So according to my notes, we will have 4 units to the west, 4 units to the east, and 2 on the base. Which is to say, a lot of damn units. We're gonna have to run out to meet most of them. And as you can see, yeah. Okay, so who do we already have after us? Kong, the Ninja Master. Very chaotic. Gordon, the Black Knight. With ogres! Well then. Bolt. With your new and awesome Dragoon. You'll be going that way. Emma. Go have fun. Morris. You might have noticed something very special in Morris's group if you had very quick eyes and you're very observant. However, I will not spoil anything. So I'm mostly going to spread my troops out rather than have them all sit on the stronghold. So I have control over who does what. I'm not even worried about the towns yet. And Agaseth. We'll worry about those once we've finished dealing with the ambush. I will go ahead and defend the main stronghold. Basically, think of this as a reverse boss fight. Okay. Emma should be running into that Black Knight. Troy is backing her up because she will inevitably be defeated, because that is the point. Go straight for the leader, though. Deal some good damage, Emma. Speaking of healing, I have to keep doing some training on my unit because I have to unlock the ability to earn the last Pedra. And the healer in my unit is now healing every person for 110 health. So, my unit, tiny bit overpowered. Oh, those ogres. Oh, those ogres. But we killed their leader. Almost! You almost managed to kill one of us. And it's okay for them to keep leveling up because they're still earning stats as if they're an advanced class, so they're still earning plenty of stats. So they're keeping up. It's good. No, sick him. Let's see. Ibu Deli. And Bolt Fountain item. Altar Resurrection. Good, I need those. I keep having to use them on Emma's group in between fights. Oh, and this is our shop, so why don't we check it out? Iron Helm and Armament, no thank you. Ooh, Prox and Volcateus, which is good if you don't have those still. Large shield, tower shield, plate armor, heavy armor, useful, but not everybody can equip it. I think we're good. Alright, so who are we dealing with down here? Chamberlain. Inkaseth, I think you should handle that guy. Oops. Yes, well done, Bolt. Now go full bore. Ulda, you have very neutral morale, so I need a very neutral party. Alright, Bolt, let's see what you and Bento can do. And you, I was getting a better look at the stats of my units in between episodes, you know, just to get a better feel for how they're growing, what's changing, and I've noticed that the Swordmasters are really outpacing the Paladins in damage. It's almost as much as 20% more damage. So if like in the beginning of the series, I know I mentioned that they don't... Swordmasters and Fencers tend to be weaker from a min-max standpoint. But the truth of the matter is that they can deal some massive damage late game. And remember, we've still got like an entire chapter ahead of us of this game. So there's still room for growth. But Paladins tend to have a better equipment pool to draw from. And they have better equipment to give defenses because they use a shield. But the Swordmasters are significant damage. Don't underestimate them in any means. Alright, Inkaseth. Oh, I wanted to also mention, so I've been trying out the other games in the Ogre Battle series. That is to say, there is an Ogre Battle game for the SNES, which I think got ported to the Game Boy Advance at some point. Ogre Battle March of the Black Queen. And then there's 2 Tactics Ogres games. There's actually technically another Tactics Ogre game, but it didn't ever come to America. But there are 2 Tactics Ogre games, and the reason why they're called Tactics Ogre as opposed to Ogre Battle is because while they take place in the same universe, in the same timeline, in almost the exact same time frame, they're a different style. They're actually like the Final Fantasy Tactics style. In fact, to my surprise, when I played the GBA, the Game Boy Advance, Tactics Ogre game, it is the same exact art style and sprite style and everything and design style as the Final Fantasy Tactics Advance series, which surprised me. I didn't know that. It's probably done by the same team, or at the very least they got the same like art team or something like that to make the games. It was exactly the same. And we've encountered a red dragon. Yes, bring it into the fold, Emma. Ah, well. We haven't been getting many of these neutrals lately. But the Super Nintendo Ogre Battle game, it's not selling me, but I've only played like 30 minutes of it, so obviously there's a lot more to play. But there's just too many advances in how they do the series in Ogre Battle 64. I think like 3 of the Ogre Battle series, or the Ogre Battle Saga, what they call it, actually take place at the same exact time, just in different places in the world. I'm not sure which game Destin is the main character of, also. Because it could be a lot. There's a lot of games out there. And certainly not Tactics Ogre, at least the one I played. There's one for the PlayStation that I haven't gotten to work yet, but I still want to play it. Because it looks like a pretty significant increase. Let's see, let's go with water. I want to try and kill characters in this unit that won't regenerate. Ah, don't block, don't guard so much. Oh my gosh! You asshole. Biff has regenerated. Orville has regenerated. Number of people surprised. 0. But as you can see, the Dragoon is doing work. It is pretty damn impressive. So I'll just have Bolt continue with that. Morris, go say hi. Book of Bane. Inkaseth will fight Chamberlain. That's odd. Did the group... Oh, right, this was the one that had, like, ravens, or just hawkmen on the flanks, that's right. I was like, wait, did I kill an ogre and they've changed the formation? No. The game's not smart enough for that. Haha! Oof, that is some serious damage from that fire attack, though. Firestorm! Yeah, my Firestorm isn't nearly as good as his, but that's because I'm targeting their really highly elemental resistance, magic resistance character in their unit, and he is not. Alright, so that's that unit wiped out. I'm gonna send Inkaseth back home to rest, I think. Lots of Books of Bane. Leia versus Cap'n. Was it Cap'n or Kaplan? I didn't catch that. Anyway, 2 skeletons, a stone golem by the looks of it, and a very exposed enchanter. Darn it, you two couldn't combine your spells like good... I do need to use a Flag of Unity on them. I'll try and remember to do so in between episodes. Yay, thank you for the heal. And that means they probably combined since the priest went first. Plasma Storm! Oh, it's changing all of their... Whoops! It just changed everybody's class. You get a new class, and you get a new class. Whoopsie. So, like I was trying to say, I did rearrange, like, who does what spells, because I wanted to get more varied spell combinations. Speaking of spell combinations, this group still has the same one, but you might notice that Stephanie, who was Sophia's siren partner, looks a little skinnier. She went on a diet. And by diet I mean, I changed her class to Lich. The wonderful thing about Liches is that they are not undead unit classes that have to be earned through killing somebody. They can be earned, but through the wonderful magic of just a class change, so long as you have the equipment required. However, all the equipment required is a dark ring. Or, I'm sorry, was it a dark ring? No, Ring of the Dead, I apologize. Duh. Ring of the Dead, of which my understanding is there are 2 in the game, and we just got 1. But if you have the Ring of the Dead, then you can make a Lich. Which we did. The best thing about Liches is that they managed to cast 3 times 3 advanced magic spells from the back row. Okay, so morale is 51. I need somebody who is super neutral. Probably not Troy's unit anymore. Nope. Troy is super lawful. Trying to think of who I've got that's neutral nowadays, because I kind of had to scoop Morris's unit towards chaotic so I could open up the Lich class. And as far as why I chose Stephanie to be a Lich, it's because almost all my other casters are named, or viewers. So I only really had the option of Stephanie or Sophia. And since Sophia used to lead the unit, I preferred her to stay the way she was. Look at this damage. And look at this spam. They just won't stop. I'm gonna use the Pedra, because I don't think I have any more attacks except for a heal. And that would have been really annoying for that unit to stay alive. Alright, Leia, stand pat. Wind, is your unit... No, your unit super chaotic. Super chaotic. Vega, is your unit... Nope, super lawful. Morris might be my closest thing. Yep, his unit is the closest I've got. So, looks like you'll be liberating this stronghold, while Vega goes to see Killick. In the meantime, Emma, keep causing trouble. Go after Jennifer instead of Gordon, since Jennifer's coming out to see you. Ibu Delhi, which is somewhere I need to go. So I need to send my unit down there. And I think I will probably use Emma to liberate. I think she's leaning towards lawful. Ow! Did we face them head on? It doesn't look like we did. So one of the things that the SNES Ogre Battle game does is it still limits you to 5 characters or 2 large and 1 small character kind of thing. But instead of 3 rows, there's only 2 rows. So you only have 2 sets of attacks. Your attacks from the front row, your attacks from the back row. And oh my goodness, Vega is getting kind of rocked. So why don't we make this a little easier on us, shall we? Since this is virtue damage, it should... Yep, it completely wipes out an undead. So that's cool. So that's... Oh boy. Stop getting so many crits. This is actually making me very nervous. It counts as a win, but whew, Pyrrhic victory. Run. Run, Vega. Alright, so whoever this Diane is, it's Leia's turn. A very exposed siren. Oh my. But Leia's fairly equally exposed. Ah, that should be a combined spell then. Perfect. Haha. Plasma Storm. Ha! We mock your pathetic attempts at damage, and then we put you to sleep. Alright, so those 2 ladies have finally found their sync. Very cool. Wow, I just realized Leia's unit started out as an all-female unit, and she's getting really close to doing that again. I'm thinking of taking away her paladin, because I like that theme. Alright, so Shushiba... But you're super, super lawful. Yeah, you're like all the way lawful. The only one not lawful all that way is Europea. So I don't know if she would liberate it, but I'm gonna try. And what's your status, Emma? Yeah, you're definitely not overly lawful. Alright, let's see what you do against Jennifer. Oh, a pumpkin head! Oh dear. Bye, Emma. Yes, yes. Pointless heal. Oh no, you poisoned my zombie! Who resisted it anyway! Nom nom nom. Oh no, my zombie! Oh no! What am I gonna do? Well, that's what Emma's unit is supposed to do. Lose. A lot. I'm sorry. You're fine, hun. Don't worry. I'll go ahead and make Jessica the leader again. Oh, crystal precision. Nifty. Let's get Bolt over there, shall we? Killick can go over there. Ankaseth there. Yep. So that's mostly how you take care of this specific scene, is you just spread your units out where you need them, push them back, and once they're pushed back enough, you take advantage of who's running and who's not, finish them off. Aha! Resist! Oh, they didn't combine. Their attacks are probably all over the place. Dog Quest. I was just going to keep them casting what they were normally casting, with Stephanie using the fire magic and Sophia using the Bane, but it was just too fitting for a Lich to use Bane Elemental, and wow, we resisted a lot of those. We resisted all of those. Ah, well, spoke too soon. Maybe it's Bane Elemental and the Liches are just immune to Bane Elemental? Because holy cow? Oh, well. We killed the one non-undead of the unit. Yay us. I don't think any of the undead units that can regenerate can also lead a unit. Obviously, that's probably by design. Alright, Wind. Let's see if you can do more damage to Killick. Vega weakened it pretty well, though. Despite getting, you know, slamma-jammed. Atmosphere! I believe that was water and wind. Right, because wind always casts wind magic. Not Word of Pain. So much damage. I'm frightened. Terrified, even. They really had fun with some of those when they animated some of those spells. Alright, that's wiped out. I'll send Wind up there. Yes, liberated Sososhiba. Well done, Leia. Do you know what is on the Plantinian crest? It is the fruit of the progenitor 8 to acquire the ultimate power. Oh goody. It's everywhere. This is such a bad sign, in general, you know? Ulda has been liberated. Alright, Morris. It's starting to get really hard to liberate towns because of alignment. Oh no, my zombie. And of course the heal. Wish I could just stop you from healing somehow. Oh, right, I would change your class. That would actually solve that problem very well. Why didn't I think of it sooner? Ah, forget it. Stop attacking the one person who's going to dodge everything! Everything is going awfully! I guess we win! Alright. So, Morris, what's going on? Why? Why are the demons here? Is it Mother Birth protecting us? We believed in her! Well, solid. Mother Birth has been completely lying to you, and all the people who teach her philosophies are lying as well. That'd be silly. I have no idea if that's actually what's happening off the top of my head. I just assume in a video game that the religion is probably evil, or being used by evil people, at the very least. It's hard to name a religion in a game that hasn't been corrupted or used for evil or something like that. Though I suppose you could argue World of Warcraft. The light is... if it gets corrupted, it becomes something else entirely, basically. The closest thing to corruption in World of Warcraft, to the corruption of the light, are Blood Elves and their use of Blood Knights. But then that gets redeemed at some point. So, yeah. Just occurred to me that's actually a pretty good example of it. Lose? We just killed one of you. You're supposed to be killing us. Doing a bad job of it. Okay. Troy. Going up. Morris is doing his work. Don't worry, just have to kill all of them. Sort of like that. Firestorm. Yep, just like that. Dark Quest. Yeah, he's resisted every single one. Wow, I guess we'll see in the future if this group ever gets hit with a Bane Elemental attack, if the Lich just ignores it. I should say she, but yeah, Lich is a gender-neutral class, by the way. So thank God for that. And same stat growth no matter what gender becomes the Lich. I'm gonna send Kodro down here because Emma's not gonna be able to clean up crew. By design, really. But everybody else is gonna start heading north. Because I do need to liberate this town at some point. Topman. That's gonna have to be Morris. Probably. I want to see exactly what morale this was. It was the exact same, so it can be Morris. Awesome. You wait for Emma, or Stephanie at this point. Stardust? The hell's a Stardust? I don't have a Stardust written down. Well, now you guys know that's there. Yay. No, Jessica, sweetheart. I need you to liberate. There we go. I know you're there. Come out. Wait a minute. I might have messed something up. It's you. Why are you here? We thought the Brigade of Radiant Cross was going to suppress the Bomucan uprising, but they headed for Palatinus instead. The orders were to crush the infidels. It didn't make any sense, so I followed them, and this is where it brought me. Leave this to me. You must hurry. No, I think I messed this up. Oh dear, dear, dear. I really hope I didn't mess this up. My notes say that you have to bring Magnus to Ibudeli. It doesn't say you have to bring him there first. Whew, thank God. Tibinair, what about the Nerdamise? Don't worry. They were reunited with the Balmukans in the west, and their bond, their desire for freedom is even stronger. Destin and Gilbert are chasing the Calignis Order. They'll end up here as well. I have no idea what Lotus is planning, but I do know their philosophy. The strong rules the weak is wrong. Mar, allow me to go with you. I should be of some help. Are you sure? You've got a lot of responsibilities, though. For us? I offered my help because I know you. You're a leader of many, are you not? Believe in yourself. Let's go. We must stop them. And so, One of the Zenobians, Debonair himself, has joined our group. There we go. I'm so glad that went exactly like I thought it should have. Yes, yes. Useless, useless healing. Arg. Deal more damage. Pumpkin Shower. Perfect. So weird to root for Pumpkin Shower. Nom 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 nom. They barely get any attacks. Ah. Oh, shoot. Alright, I need to have my finger on the retreat button, because if they keep just attack, 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 they could get themselves completely killed. And we remember what happens when that happens, right, Miss Zombie? Alright. That's 2 ladies dead. Could I survive? I think I could. I think I could manage it, because if the priest gets killed, then then the Freya just has to survive. Then the Freya has to survive, and the zombie would be able to take a lot of the hits. But I can't let her rest. Darn it, I can't let her rest. Alright, in the meantime, go after Gordon. Vega, head north. And I need Morris to be rested up enough that he can liberate that town. So who's going to take Kaplan? Troy. Go after Kaplan. He's been running around so much, he must be resting soon. Oh, never mind, I guess he rested at some point and I didn't notice. Alright, I need to break Stephanie out of that and then use one of our angel fruits. But I don't know who's leader now. It's definitely not Stephanie and it's definitely not Emma. A hound hunting party for ogres. How beautiful. And yes, that is a special whip that Kojiro is wielding. It just looks exactly like the basic whip. Don't look at me. Gwen is in charge. Gwen, break camp. In charge. And that should finish off the final ogre. And anything that Gwen's unit doesn't kill, I will make sure to clean up myself. Morris, yeah, you definitely need rest. And once you rest, we'll begin to attack that one. Oh, like everybody is on the base. But Udika, I think, is the one in charge, and she's surrounded by 2 goblins and an ogre. Alright, here's hoping this works exactly like I hoped. Don't heal yourself much. No, stop it! You're supposed to go for the priest! Look! 1 health! Nom 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 nom. Maybe I should rearrange the formation. No, if I do that, no matter what formation I try and use, the priest is just gonna heal herself. Almost. So, formation. You there. You there. Use your angel fruit. For stamina recovery. There. I've never had more challenge in this game than trying to specifically kill this unit just right. Well, that and Cockatrice units. Which thank goodness we don't have in this fight. We just have Undead and Ogres. You know, the source of all evil. Okay, more like the result of evil, I suppose. Be more accurate. Anyway, I'm overthinking everything as usual. All we have left is Vad's attack to try and take out that golem, so I don't think it's going down. Especially since it's very resistant to both of our attacks. And both of the undead have regenerated. This could take a while. Uh-oh. This is a bad unit to send after them. Best to pull him back then. Give Morris a little more time. Alright, that should be good. That means Morris lead the charge to this stronghold. Wind. Lead up here. Vega. That's not at all what I wanted you to do. Be over here. With Ankaseth to the west. And Leia over here. And Bolt. You're second in command, buddy. Over there. Alright, just a little bit, come on. Just breathe on the priest and she'll fall over dead. No, don't do it! Ah! Still, just breathe on her and she falls over dead. No! And now I'm in trouble. Why didn't I just switch her class? The healing thing, I knew that was gonna come back and bite me in the butt. Okay, I guess you guys are my cleanup crew. Except it's a loss. Huh? Stupid pumpkin head. Anyway, I guess at this point it's almost a sure thing that they're gonna be a cleanup crew down there. I don't know who's gonna attack that, that Archmage, so we'll see. Morris, huh? Congrats, Morris. Lots of undead. Lots of squishy, squishy, squishy undead. Oh, right, fire attack. Change class. Power down. Correct press. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. See? They both resisted the bloody attack. Wow. Firestorm. Hopefully I'll kill him. Yep. So we're gonna wipe out this entire unit, probably. Between Morris and Stephanie's attacks. Yep. Wow. Unit from full health to nothing. Full health to nothing. Damn. Yes, yes, you're all arriving at your destinations. Oh, Peridot Sword. Or is it Peridot? Wait, I feel like I've said that before. I don't think I've found one of those swords before. Nom 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 nom. And now my main source of damage in this group, Thunder Flare twice. Oh, and the zombie. This is so dumb. Just wanted you to kill the priest. She was at 1 health twice on 2 separate occasions. But no, they had to keep attacking the bloody zombie. Nom nom nom. Oh well. I'll change that priest class before the next scene, and hopefully we'll get some Angel Knights out of the group anyway. Let's get myself up here. Alright, I'm trying to think. I think... No, Leia's unit uses both magical attacks that it would ignore. So, Wind. I want that unit finished off badly. Diane. Bolt, go chase Diane. Don't accidentally go after the stronghold. You got really close, Morris. You got really, really close. Oh, a Dahaka. Morris is taking a beating. And that Dragon Master is going to go straight for him, too. And the Dahaka is going to hit every goddamn person. Power down on the Dahaka, though. Oh, yes, he resisted it. Well done, Morris. And I don't like that Dahaka, so... Earth. Except it's all gonna go after the leader. Of course it is. Oh well. We should be able to wipe them all out now. You'll get your last earthquake in, of course, but we're not gonna die from it, so we'll be okay. And now Morris and Stephanie will be able to just blow them up. I was kind of, you know, I was doubting that Black Knights were at all useful due to the fact that they only get 2 attacks. But in a full chaotic unit, and you've got to have a frontline fighter, the Ninja Masters aren't going to cut it on their own. They need somebody else to help absorb hits. Topban has been liberated. Let's find out what's going on in Topban. Oh, Sir Knight, you're so... What the hell are you doing here? I'm busy! Huh? What? A foreign knight saved me, with long, beautiful blonde hair. In case you didn't know Debonair was around. There's your clue. Oh god. Damn it, Debonair! Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Blah 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 blah. Yes, yes, it was a very interesting story the second time around. Alright, I think I should be clear to start sending folks into the main stronghold. Because cleanup crew is going to happen while it's happening. Actually not sure if I'll wipe out this unit. Possibly, depends on how much damage... Yeah, I was about to say. Depends on how much damage Atmosphere does, and it did enough. Just barely. And down. So now we've got all the Zenobians except for Destin and Gilbert. Bloodstained Robe. Those are so awesome. They're really, really powerful. Vega and Leia. And I'll start sending Troy. Though I doubt he'll be able to do anything. There you go, Bolt. And we just have these monsters to deal with. Fire Breath! Owie. Ha 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 ha! Bolt mocks your pathetic attempts. Ooh, and the Dragoon mocks everyone else. For a lot of reasons, really. And we found a battle fan. We're finding a lot of those, which sucks because you can only have one princess, and I don't know if anybody else can equip a battle fan. So, yeah. Bolt, let's see if you can attack her from behind. You can attack her at least from the side. I probably should have paid more attention to make that happen. The infernal aura is spreading across the land. The time has come. The resurrection. It is time for our queen to awaken. Our time has finally come. Do not interfere. Humans do not stand in our way. Seems a little possessed to me. We can fix that. We can fix it with a lot of killing. Lots and lots of killing. Dun 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 dun. I love the way this music just kind of tries to be menacing, but it's not very good at it, to be honest. It could be better. I feel like it could start sooner, this music, because you're in a situation where these battles don't last very long, usually. All out. Petra of Bane. Crisplode, 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 Crisplode! Almost took out the goblin. Ugh. Bolt's fine. Bolt's always fine. That's 2 gone. 3? Wow! We wiped out everybody in her unit except her! That's not a first in this series, but it's really uncommon! Oh, Gwen, you're fine. Alright, Leia, finish her off. Can't have any of these demons running around anymore. I leave the rest to you, Zeta. Oh my! Well, I think at this point we're pretty much confirmed Zeta's at the heart of this mess somehow. We just don't know how! Congratulations! And we get a feather suit. And we're still getting soldiers, because why not? Well, no epilogue this time. Just know that it's time to go to the Temple of Birth. And hopefully we can fix this mess. Thank you very much for watching.